empty? Of course. Take some stuff out of there as well.
Take some stuff out of where? Oh, storage as well.
Taking some stuff out of there to the dip. Dip? Tip. Dip, dip.
Oh. Okay. Quite a lot to do.
A lot to do.
We've got a shelf covered by another shelf.
Yeah.
Both shelves need to be dealt with. This has got to go. It's kind of crazy to think the idea of getting rid, instead of cleaning that shelf, the initial idea was just put a new shelf in front of it. Yeah.
I
Never liked it.
just poured oat milk in it. Just
Right.
autopilot.
Are you ready to attack this shelf?
Yep. Attack, attack. So should we move the tables out at least? And then we can get to the shelves. So should you have piles of bollocks as well? Bollocks.
How do you mean?
How do you mean?
How should we do this? Well, we pull it round, block the door, and we can't leave until it's clean.
It's really heavy.
If you look at it.
I like my mirrors. That's how you lift heavy things. You do like that, isn't it? You just walk them like that, and that's not heavy at all.
Do you feel like moving into this studio space you've had for 10 years? Over 10 years?
Yeah, at least that. Yeah.
Do you feel like it's yours? Do you see yourself? Do you feel your sort of presence in this studio? I feel like the more I've researched into other people being in their studios, you can really see it's theirs. They sit in it like it's theirs. Obviously, there's stuffs everywhere, which is always good. But like, do you feel like in this studio space, it's yours?
Oh, I love coming in here. I literally walking in the house, I go, yes. I'm very happy to come in here. As you know, it's gone through a big, massive change. It started off my space, and then it got very much used as a space for everybody, which I love as well because it charges the space. You know, we've had some amazing gigs in here and stuff like that. So it's all charging the space, in my opinion.
Pick up and drop me, it's all the same. When it's for you, when it's for you. When I'm afraid to die, load me up with lies. Can't you tell I'm shaking when I'm dancing in the light?
So it's all charging the space, in my opinion. But you've come in recently and helped really clear it out, because what was frustrating before was it just got too messy. So yeah, I've got to reclaim it again, I think, now.
Pick up and drop me, it's all the same. When it's for you, when it's for you.
What should we do with this? What even is this?
Oh, that's from holiday, that gourd thing. Remember we took it from, see that thing that's all mouldy there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no openings. Everybody needs some.
Oh, some seriously random shit, aren't we? Okay, are we keeping them?
Yep.
Keeping the acorns?
Yeah. I covered a saxophone in them upstairs. Have you noticed?
No. Shelf has been dealt with. Now it's time to do this shelf. And then
It's a lot of bollocks.
still a bit to do.
This is where this building lets you down, kind of thing, because it's damp.
Has it been ever cleaned? Like big cleaned?
It hasn't been pulled out like this for a long time. I mean, obviously it gets moved about and cleaned when we do gigs and things like that. But only
Not to this
bit.
extent, yeah.
There's the life drawings as well. It's a nice one, look. It's done a life drawing. Ha! That's from foundation course. It's like a quick sketch of a room. Nude.
love this one. This blue one.
Yeah, it's gonna have to take off this mouldy, horrible frame somehow and clean it as much as I could. Because it'll be oiled properly. It will be oiled then. So it'll be slightly cleaner. That is a Paul Tortelli one.
How do you feel seeing them now?
Well, it just takes you back to when I did them, and I just feel annoyed that they're damaged. But it's nice to see them again.
Towards overhead. So where are we at so far? We've got still all of this outside. Inside is looking like this. So we spent cleaning up this whole area. The plan, we've got 2 more hours. Get rid of all of this, leave the fridge probably for now, but eventually move the fridge. Clear this, probably clear that. And I think that'll probably be today, if I'm being realistic. What's in the old sketchbook? Anything jump into mind?
That's from that argument in the pub thing, or the chat in the pub.
Oh nice, what, the
Yeah.
one that carries on the other painting?
It's quite a nice picture of someone, isn't it?
It's really lovely.
Scary life drawing. It's quite a nice one, isn't it?
Out of all of these, all these amazing, beautiful pieces you've made over the years, what's your favourite one that you've made? What's the one that stuck out to you as like, I'm very, very happy with that one, very chuffed?
Strangely, the one that I was most in the zone with, and it was when in 2019 when I had 2 exhibitions going, and it was off the back of, I love going to stadiums and things, like I said before, big crowds of people and atmosphere and light and that kind of thing. And then I did one of Bath Rugby. Painted in the way I want to feel when I paint, which is you get into the zone. You don't immediately get into the zone, but I got into the zone with that one, and it's the kind of painting when I step back, I can't even remember how I almost got there or how I did it. And that's for me when you know you've got into the zone and you've gone into that kind of other level, slightly levitated out of you're not really conscious.
I love that. So your favourite is what was that painting called?
That's called Humbuzz.
Humbuzz.
Humbuzz 1. That was at the Bath Rec. I just call it Humbuzz.
Are you ready
Dump
for part?
one. To the dump, to the dump, to the dump, not to the dump. Sorting it out.
You ready for part 2?
Part 2.
You were there?
I was there. I was inside the bump at the time. And I gotta say, it was a great exhibition. No notes.
No notes. I feel like I haven't checked in as much today because it's been so much more admin. Right, so where we look outside looking more crazy. So we'll see. Although I don't think there's any more artwork to uncover now. And then we need to use this. Maybe the messiest cupboard I've ever seen in my whole entire life. How are you feeling about everything so far, Mum?
When I look this way, my whole mind is lifted. And it makes me feel a bit more ruthless now. The stuff that's just, like you say, just been lurking for lurking's sake. But keep hold of the stuff that I really do need and I have got plans for, and let go of the plans that I thought I had but I don't actually have anymore.
Yeah. Fair enough. And this is a lot of the plans that need to be let go of.
It's not all mine. Most of it is though.
Very much, it's probably the way to go.
Then they're from Gene and Pete's, all in the pink room.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I should finish it really, shouldn't I?
It's finished.
No, it's not.
2019 like this, so this is where it stopped. So is it finished?
It's not in my mind finished, no, but
I don't know how I feel about that. Don't you think sometimes though, when a project's been left long enough, a film I made in here called But I Digress, and when the film was 3 months after I had not edited it, I deemed that project I'd like left it. And obviously it's kind of different for paintings, it's like physically there, whereas mine's just a bunch of clips. But like it's been like 5 years, so this is kind of where it's at, and this is maybe where it will always be at.
possibly.
Sometimes, it's good.
Sometimes you get inspired. I'm not inspired to finish it now because I've got other things doing this, but when I'm in flow I might go, actually, I'll just finish the face.
What is it about?
It's our wedding day.
Aww.
It's like a beautiful blue sky day, a bit like today, and then just taking it all in, aren't you?
How's you feeling about it now, looking at it?
It makes it feel quite different now, actually.
How so?
It's like we're one in my drinking of the day, but now we're looking in different directions as well. It's a bit weird. At the same time.
3-day excavation now because of reasons. Outside is big dump, loads to get rid of now, but inside's looking good. What's your going off your favorite art piece? What's like one of the have you got a very fond memory of someone speaking about your art or a very like a lasting comment? Doesn't necessarily have to be positive that someone said about you as an artist or your art that's really prevalent in your mind when you're creating.
It was an exhibition in the Guildhall, and where people go in to register their births, marriages and deaths. And there was one lady who wrote in the comment book, she said she was sat there on her own registering her husband's death, and she just said, "Thank you so much for your painting. I just looked at it and it just helped me so much. It just took me somewhere else for a while, and I just got lost in your painting." And so that was really lovely. I like it when even your friends come in sometimes and they are looking at the painting in the house, the station, just kind of like, "Wow, how did you do that?" And they want to ask you lots of questions, how you achieved that kind of thing, and the answer is sometimes you don't even know, kind of stuff.
So today's actually day 3, although I haven't filmed anything, and it's like the last 3 hours left of day 3 before I've got to go. Day 3 wasn't not initially meant to exist, but it kind of had to, because I really hope I filmed something of this before, but I didn't this morning. A cupboard existed full, right literally up to like here, full of stuff, and I've spent the whole day clearing it out. We emptied the garden, and then this is now the garden again, full of a whole new set of stuff. It's been a productive day. The actual space is still quite empty, which is good, which means what's inside can start being brought inside for good, but what's outside is a lot, and a lot of it needs to stay out. This is kind of a really cool room. I don't know. There's rat poison all over the floor. The graveyard of this art studio is becoming quite dire now. But an end is starting to become more present. Thank God. This is what I've spent my whole day on. The archival room. Everything just stored up. This went from being full to literally to the ceiling of random stuff, mannequins, all sorts. Cleared it out, got rid of the rat poison, which actually kills humans as well, so it's just poison. And put some pallets down and made it into this little space. It's great. It's the biggest win so far. This is how the space is looking. Pretty much on completion. space. So much space. Work area over here. A that's as sorted as it's going to be for now. Shelf. Made use of that mannequin. Work. Prints. As an artist, who are you? What do you see yourself as an artist, not as a person necessarily?
I think that's changed a few times but now, yeah, I have moments of just being an artist that I want to be, and sometimes, as you know, sometimes I'm sort of got it in the back of my mind doing art for financial reasons as well, which doesn't ever, as you said, work very well in producing a piece of work. But this piece behind me I've done because I really liked the image, because I quite often work with, I love photographers' work, and so I quite often use existing work that I really, really love and then take it somewhere else. So that's like a photocopy of a photograph that your dad and I bought. And I just love the history of that, and I love the perspective and the old cars, and I love watching people, and I love people when they're going to events and they're excited. I love stadiums. I love just exciting, happening things like that. I need to get into the flow. You have to just basically. I haven't prioritised art in the last few years, and I need to prioritise it again.
When do you think you last definitely had it prioritised?
In little island moments, I've prioritised it, and then I go back to not prioritising it. Then.
Where are you going? Where's the art? Where is the direction of your art career? I mean, you've gone through the miniatures on the reeds. You've gone through the Bowie phase. You've gone through. You did the 2 drone shots, and you did smaller versions of that. What's the plan now? There's been a definite 6 month to a year sort of gap of being like a full flow.
There's part of me wants to master the miniature portrait, and again, mastering miniature portraits takes a lot of concentration, and you can enjoy it a lot. When I did it, loads of them over lockdown, I was doing lots of little reed portraits, and for some reason I want to get noticed for that. That'd be sort of thing. It'd be nice to have my name in the Royal Miniature Portrait Society. Why? Just because it would feel good, I think, and I'd like that.
But any parting words to maybe even yourself re-watching this at some point, or anything? Or do you feel like you said what you need to say?
Just get on and do it. Do the plan. Just start it. Just get into the studio space as much as possible. Just sketch. Just get your mind back into art and stop. Because I'm a very scatterbrainy person. So stop being scatterbrained and just focus on your craft a bit more.
Brilliant.